There's been a lot of activities in the camp of Manchester United as far as this summer is concerned. They've brought in 2 midfielders already. They've signed Thompson from Tottenham Hotspur. Today they've dispatched 2 goalkeepers to Celta Vigo and Middlesbrough. I'm here with Mr. Franklin. He's a staunch Manchester United fan or support United pa. Mr. Franklin.
ASK.
That's saying.
Oh yeah, who are them?
Nice. Manchester United business no more in the summer we. Muhu is nko for be criticize you almost say adwuma no more yakra mum first can share mu bebre. First of all, your initial thoughts on the transfers no more no summer no.
Okay, first of Medicain actually at TF4 and the FF4.
Nice.
About ASK Morgan Sports. What I say, yeah. So it's an opportunity to be here and to have an encounter with our fans.
Fantastic.
I think so. Question no, I think say most people, especially, so share the likes of David Ornsteins, the kind of the Ben Jacobs, the Fabrizios. So where they say like other United kind of saying affiliated journalists now.
Okay.
Some Luxter Monasaf now. You could see frustration written all over their faces. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they are not getting the kind of information that they used to have prior to this kind of saying this transfer window. Because most of the times there has been always leakages to them. So this time no, I think say they are playing their cards close to their chest. And they're not getting anything. So share amount for good bridge more. They are always just shouting because they think say they're not getting the information. I think it's good because sometimes it's better to keep your cards close to your chest. So that at least you every time be another ma a kind of saying or more or no moody ganon. But we say at least you're not so desperate. And I'm very, very happy with the kind of signing out better for a year at this time. Because Andre Santos, Charlie, that guy have followed his progress. And I think say, Charlie, very soon Chelsea supporters will be crying and be asking why they have to let the guy go. Because that guy, he's a complete footballer. So what I say, and Charlie and Tillemans there. Tillemans should have been a United player a long time.
Long ago.
It's long overdue.
I don't know why I'm not so many.
So what I say,
long ago, he's
on free transfer. So I think say paying £35 million for him is a steal. Charlie had not been said it was a war if anything. There was a release clause, so you just only have to just trigger it. And yes, sir, this guy income around base 17 million. Just like if anything. Bruno Rash is going for 75 million from Newcastle to
he's 28. He's 29.
So you got that. And he will be even 29 within a year. I think the next 2 months he'll be 29. So or change Guimaraes in about 4 months be. So what you say? I think say it's a very good if anything. I'm saying I think say even though say people are looking for that athletic kind of saying. Midfielder,
yes.
And then what have you, I think say sometimes, what Carrick is doing, look at the Spanish national team. Who is the athletic midfielder they have? None. But when you have control of the football, you don't have to run so much. You get what I'm saying? So I think say what is so TNA interviews and you just want to have more of the ball. What you have, when you have more of the ball, you don't have to chase and be breaking down teams. So that's what he's trying to do. So I think say when they get the full complement of the team, not say Mainoo, not say Tilleman, Eswa Ewo Honomo, not say you have Andre Ewo Honomo. I think say these are technical players. This is the first time in a long time United is having this kind of technical players in our midst. And the idea of bringing what's the name Mason Mount to play deeper. I think he did that at time at Leeds. Yes. He played, and I think said during Lampard's time. Now, what Chelsea, he was playing at the deep thing. And I think so that guy is good. Nobody can say he's not a good player just because of the injuries. Because I think given that time, that consistency to the team until now people are trying to downplay his importance. But I think say if we stay fitter and we don't even get that third midfielder and he stay fit like Luke Shaw did, I think we are well to go.
We are hearing say the team is likely to make a move for Miles Lewis-Kelly, who can play in midfield, can also play in left back. Is it true? Because they say Manchester United transfers, they say but you know for say me who media no so I mean debut. But how do you see that?
I think Lewis Kelly, we all know, say fantastic player. I say that boy, he's not an expert in anything, but he's just a jack of all trade. He does his job and he goes home.
Yeah.
So what I say. So I think the idea is that okay, we want Lewis Hall, but Lewis Hall, Eddie Harrick, we're saying Tonali Echo, Maresh Echo. So would you also want to
Anthony Gordon,
Charlie? Why in the best sign Amma? And I think said this guy Joe Linton has also put in a request to leave the club. So what I say. So I don't think say they will make that mistake and sanction that move. And to pay around 65 to 70 million for him for a left back, no, Charlie, is too much. So if you have like Lewis Skelly, then you have a left back who can also operate as a central midfielder. Yeah. So he solved two problems for you. So what I say, and he will not be more than 40 million. So what I say. So I think say if that deal goes through, Charlie, I will be so happy.
A silly transfer window.
What I say, because you now you're looking for a left back, you're looking for that third midfielder, but you have somebody who can do both jobs. So what I say. So when time so person on the ball left back with my ball, that person on the ball a friend is saying deep 8 and I say 6 compare with my ball. And you know if that deal is a year, I would want them to go for it. Seriously.
Before we come to the players exiting the club this summer, quickly, Kakrebi on Kobe Mainoo. Nancy after say Mason Mount and Andre Santos partnership no fire, Urine also started training now. Me sure say by PSG game no we may see something of Urine. Criticism has gone on Kobe Mainoo say watch it on our own team report or camp watch it because they said the aircon one shot bit me lose the position. Like a lot of Manchester United fans are complaining say Oko World Cup born when you be ambo. Nika was said by now I report it. Messi your ball matches in Accra report to Inter Miami. Wow, and this a hurricane no Michael Olise more that's what here now what here. I was say we ban now be fighting for place. What's your take on that?
I don't think say I buy into that argument because sometimes it's just like we're trying to make a problem when there's none. The guy has earned that 3 weeks a break. So what you say? So we should let him recharge, come back fit. What you say? And you think one and there before a month for end you say anything. His renaissance, and I say not a renaissance, since Carrick took over, was because the guy came back fresh.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't having more minutes. So what I say. So it coincided the time where Carrick buy. So definitely, I don't even think so if he doesn't even start the season. When we have a poor start to the season, we may play 48 matches. Okay. When we do fairly well, we will play around 56
matches. When
we go higher, we are going around 63. And when we go to the deep into 68, 70. So it tells you that there is a lot of football to be played. So what I say. So having Tielemans, having Mason, Mason, I don't want to even put him in the conversation because we know what can happen. He can just go off just during wind training. Yeah. So what I say. That boy, I don't want to even bring him to the conversation. When we're able to get him fit, it's a bonus. So Kobe there, I think he will just come into the team regardless. So what I say, because he's the team is woven around him. the team is moving around him. Shall I look at the prices they are selling these guys, this Elliot Andersons and cool? And do you think, say, if we put Kobe on sale at this time, do you know how much we're talking about here? What I say, if Kobe, other team, we will be calling for 70, 80 million for him. Yeah. So we have him now. How old is he? 20, 21. What I said, I think say that boy, we should give him that chance. Let him enjoy. Let him go back, recharge, and come back fully. And we see that. I think say he has a lot of things to prove this season. And I think say United supporters, you know what? I'm happy because they want him to start. They don't want him to fall like the victim of last season. So what I say with how Amorim treating on it. That's why they're trying to. They think say he should come and start. But I think say I'm sure maybe by next week ending or he'll be back. Even though say I think by 8th August, I think say they should be back. They should be reporting to this for training. So I think say how many days? I think from Saturday we will have them all coming back. I don't think there's a problem. And we have the Leeds match, we have the AC Milan match for them all to get some minutes. Until I think say it's okay. Yeah.
3 years ago, na me can Fletcher boys no one said.
Jack and
I'll catch them say there's small boy there or academy no work cry. Your friend is
lazy.
And I'm a cook share and I'm a cook share 3 years down the line. And they were breaking into Manchester United team. They were starting back-to-back preseason games. I'm making goal contributions in back-to-back games. What is your opinion about Shea Lacey?
I'm so happy say you remember that conversation we had.
Yeah.
Because I remember now Bobo plays those times, Yes. I told you say, hey, go check Shea Lacey. Go check Shea Lacey. That boy, he's the United exemplified because he's meant for United.
Yeah.
So what I say? Because I remember, I think it was Sue. I think, is it? Goodbridge, the United stand. When they can once him, and I had to just follow his progress. Unfortunately, now with Pra,
he had a serious injury.
Nobody thought that he was going to come back the same player. And Charlie, I'm happy say the guy is back in the fold and people know him. What the boy can do. Whenever I see him, I don't want to do that folding thing, but you see that in him, that folding ball in him, and he's so different from all the players that we have. And I think said a small thing be any young that boy just needs some run of game, and he's so bullish in the sense he doesn't care who you are. On when you're penny, he will give it to you on the field. I think say now he's one person. Me now I was for him and Dango.
Yeah, Dango.
And Dango. They are the two people that I thought said they could just break into the yes. But Dango, unfortunately, and James Strait came in.
Yeah.
James Strait is giving you the Skolsy vibe. You see what I say? Yes. And the boys are so good that whenever you don't want to have enough of them. So I think for Shea Lacey there, United should be happy because we have him locked down for years by any injuries. That boy is going to give United memories every time because look at the first appearance, Crumpo. There was a dummy chain back, shot pie, ball, and for saying the angle.
He would have made his name right on that day.
But I think God has time for the guy, and I think this is his time, and I'm sure he and the Fletcher boys, they will this season they will get more matches than we thought.
Because Jim Tweet, Tweet started playing the under 18 when he was 16 years.
They've been playing ahead of their years.
Yes.
So what they've been playing
because of Tweets until they had to push the Fletcher boys at the age of 17 to U21 because they have to create space for Tweet. And Tweet has been excellent. Yenim Shea Lacey said he plays on the right wing. Go once in a while left wing, but preseason you who saw Bowens, the who are number 10 Bruno Rash and ye Diamano. Why?
I think Carrick sees something in that boy. That's why I'm saying Carrick is a very, very, very intelligent coach. I want to say because we think he's so sober, so calm, doesn't shout, doesn't do theatrics at the listen on the touch line. So I say and shada emuno. I say idea no a ben wa on shada and give you that kind of like reverence to that thing. But believe me, you. The boy come on a shack crumple school. Carrick and a shack school. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what
I say he was yes. And he knows stuff about football. That boy, everybody knows say what type of ball right winger, what type of ball left wing, any time piano. And the ball right into the stand say a man now no, he's so good with the right foot. Say yes.
Now no you cross
be right.
You
get it. Ha. But this time no, he's trying to make him play that role because that boy has good positioning. He will position very, very good. So let's say a time BBC people will map out strategy for the finessing for Bruno. So in that thinking, they think okay, let's get this boy accustomed to that role, so that in the match, who say no, so they are mapping strategy for Bruno. No, the boy comes in, and he instead of him playing at the right, he become that free roaming there. And you know, say Bruno can be good when he's on the right.
Yes.
He can be so good when he's on the right.
Yes.
During social time.
Yeah.
Many times, no
right.
on the right hand side.
Oh,
and he's so deadly with those diagonal balls, and people attacking it, He's so good. So when you get somebody like Lacey trying in the middle, then that means was say more right from the beginning for a year plan and for the whole week, was say So what I say because you have somebody who can do that work. So I think it's a very good idea to play him there because you don't have to rely on Bruno in all matches. You should get people to surprise your opponents, and I think that guy is a trump card.
Okay. And I have to say, I'll tell by in there or Costa de Vigo and goalkeeper a friend Radek Vitek.
Yeah.
And also called Middlesbrough. You know Middlesbrough, they have a good relationship with Michael Carrick and Omodemeko. Now first of all, by in there he had to be sold. But Vitek, don't you think he's a young chap and say Manchester United was an Lamesi, they Onobeshe Nanka, retire Tom Heaton because Heaton they better retire and then Caldalo takes over, always the third goalkeeper has to be an experienced goalkeeper. Now Caldalo I take you over Grumo Mambi Nusa 3 years then he leaves them to compete and go. Don't you think Zenke no better than say a tone Amanakono?
Sometimes it's not about what you wish, what you want, but also playing the player. So what I say, because I think Sir Radek is a very, very, very good goalkeeper at 21. Is he willing to stay and be a third choice goalkeeper? Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is he willing? So it's better served as say Obeko outside. But I like the variables are little, United inserted in the contrast of these players now. Because I think said if say Vitek, Lamens deal now, Vitek would have had a chance in the team. So what I say, and I think Lamens has surprised the team United because we never thought he was coming to do what he did. So what I say, so he had to the plans of the exactly, and to know what they are trying to do is that okay, let the boy go, at least 40 million pounds, like all including all packages. It's a fair deal. Let him go. Have a 35% sell-on clause, and the sell-on clause is not profits. It's a sell-on clause. What I say.
Okay.
Then you have the matching rights. The matching rights. That means in case say Middlesbrough want to sell him, what first option say saying. So what I say 20 million. Okay, I'll match it. If say Castle, let it pass, then other teams can come in. So it is a very good deal because I think say him going, would rather let him improve more. So in case say Abia Lamens say later on You know, United has been very, very, very lucky with goalkeepers, with the exception of Onana. So what you say? So call your goalkeepers are young goalkeepers are ya turn warm. They are leading. They are handling big teams. Almost that post to my warm. So what you say? And you know, I think said, Mainoo, I'm not so much worried because those times, many of the coach, you know, like the man called Borussia Dortmund. What's his name? Is it
Kovac?
Yeah,
it was Leverkusen.
Yeah, Kovac. Baby, you could have if Senka yes, I'm matching the finals now. We could have brought him back. So what he said, because those times, no, just wanted to just get some few pennies, dollar be another pounds between your tom cheap no more. But this time, no, we are in certain clauses. At least it will give us a chance to at least get them back in the fold when at least they are good. So what I say, for rather going for 14 million pounds, I think it's good. Take next spend and also 50 million for minus 14, 36 million. What I say, and when I tap by India that's well at Satavigo, and good thing is that they are taking care of the salary, entire salary for the year. Okay. So at least a free book. So what I say, if he performs well, 3.4 million, good job. So what I say, and I think say is a good thing because bringing Caldalo, if say Lamens a mistake, na say Caldalo better go ni more. We are in a very safe hands when it comes to the goalkeeping department. Yeah. And you know, that boy, that card, I think say if say Lamens a mistake, that's obedemu, and now say during this Carabao and this FA Cup, obedemu, people will be calling for his head, for Lamens' head if he doesn't take care, because he gets somebody who's breathing down his neck for that sport. Well, he didn't come to United at 35 to come and be on the bench. No, he knows he can go, and I think it's one of the smartest deal I think. And to get him from Leeds United,
yes.
To get him from Leeds, exactly. To get him from Leeds, exactly. To get him from Leeds for me this one. I'm imagining saying more. I'm imagining what they would treat him. So I think it's a very, very good idea. So with our goalkeeping department here, I think we are sorted.
United have over the years struggled to sell players. Nano Name checking and me who says Alejandro Garnacho, your Manchester United most expensive academy graduate, 40 million. If you are Scott McTominay, and I'm a guy said, once upon a time, United Tom Beckham the man. A Real Madrid, but still, what was his value at the time? But recently, who's the Ineos buyer, Omar Bayer, no more buyer, Christopher Vivell, Jason Wilcox, no more buyer. No, that approach has changed. Even players are here, Tomo Kakaka from United and paying for Tomo Kakaka. You could see that at least some of them comes with some real value. For example, Radek Vitek for 14 million is a lot of money. Radek Vitek for 14 million is a lot of money. How do you see their approach to selling players?
I think it's a very good question because I think lately, people are learning. So what I say, and I keep on saying, if the team is not performing, your players don't have value. But men who play at United or Chelsea are no matter than 35 million, 40 million, 35 million, 50 million. Okay, no power to say yes, but it's because the team is performing. So what I say, and for that matter, the value has increased. So what I say, but Oba United it's not so. The reason is the team has not always performed. And for that matter, our players' value has always gone down. And mostly we just want to sell them, make space for the next incoming. That is what. But now things are changing, especially with the way we even negotiate for players. Where look at Mason Greenwood. We sold him to Marcel for 28 million. 28 million no. Almost at home no. At the number Fenerbahce at around 35 million pounds or whatever. United had 40%, not on the profit. I want to say mostly like I say, if I say sell-on clause. The sell-on clause mostly no, I am now on the call on the profit no. On the gross. Until the 35 million hour turn no, or the 40%.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
So by that doing, you know, we are almost by 12 million from that deal.
Okay.
What is 12 million no? I got 28 million now. Auto now. You're saying almost by 40 million. But that's where people amount for doing so. That is why I make us a navigated that 35 your friend is saying sell on clause no. And you know, I think say that is what they've been doing. We sold to Benfica Fernandez. We sold him to around 6-7 million.
Yeah.
What I say, but we had around 30% in the sales to Real Madrid. We make another 7 million. What they can want 14 million. It's not bad. So what I say, it's no is about the variables now. Now no ye can't contract sales no. That is what is helping now, because mostly you think the person has the potential, but you cannot give him that place the room to improve. So you move him on, because all players are more academy now. They will all wow you, but you cannot play them all. So what I say, so at least let them go, get a nice package for them. Then at least in the future, if they do well, you get money. Until I think say now no, they are learning. It's not they are learning, it's because now no, when the team United the NG League back hard.
The value of your academy boys no.
It will all go up. But now we are in the trenches. So definitely no, you have to be careful. And I say, when you players, when you have talk with players, and no, you will be no, the prize now there. So we need that strength now. So now we are even making more money even from the academy sale than the first team players.
Yeah.
So what I say. So it tells you say, because now our under 18s and 23 they are all performing very well. Yes. So what I say, they are performing very well. And now we are also getting good players from other clubs, because this season among for at home crumple best players are free, be free. My friend saying Liverpool, be free. My friend saying City. I got sure my back. Surprise them.
I think what they are doing shockingly is that, you know, there are players who come very early from 8 Manchester boys, you know, mobile from 8, 11, 13. But now their recruitment from 14 to 16 is amazing. Between those years, you know, they like players from Mokwasesa at the Bano, most of them from 14 to 16 no Motape, those boys, and usually always the best. Over the years they've done Chido Obi, Aiden Heaven, through that same channel, and Thompson is also from Tottenham Hotspur, almost Nababishim and all of that. Mr. Franklin Amote Nkano, this has been an ASK Morgan Sports production. You can watch us on YouTube and on TikTok. My name is ASK Morgan. Today we are shooting from Marigold Avenue to Kentampo now Pebebe a bit media. We call here Marigold Avenue. Ewahaya just behind Marigold Pub no. Oba Mr. Franklin on the CEO Ewaha. Obesha Mama Bibia I fine and so mama. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back again to serve you.